Good evening, everybody. Chris Allen here live on this Thursday evening at 6:37 p.m. with just an update here on the SAM channel. The event we've been talking about now for a while has gotten underway, and I'm going to show you some proof of that as we get into the next few minutes. I'm not going to be long. I just want to give you a quick update. I told you earlier that I might do that this evening before, um, or as things are happening and before I turn in for the night, because I do plan to be at the radio station, SAM 100.7, tomorrow morning and continue the coverage there. So, as you see at the bottom of your screen, winter storm warnings and wind chill warnings are now in effect. Yes, we've been upgraded to a winter storm warning, which means this event is now underway and in full force tonight and into the day tomorrow. Let me show you what's happening on the radar, and things are happening pretty much on cue and pretty much on time. Um, We've got rain that is beginning to transition over to some snow, especially back west of us. Now, to help you find your bearings, here is Bowling Green. Here is a trough that is extending through the Bowling Green area. And just within the last few minutes, I've been able to hear and see out my window the winds are really beginning to pick up now. I'll show you what the mesonet is showing in real time in just a second. But you can see the transition now back to the west of us, rain over to snow, and some of the snow is coming down rather heavily back toward Paducah. I've been on the National Weather Service chat. I'll show you that. Let me check that here real quick, because in that chat room, I'm able to talk to Paducah. As you can see, well, it may be hard for you to see, but it looks like in western Kentucky, roads are beginning to become snow covered. In Owensboro, temperature there is down to 15 already, and the visibility is around 800 to 1,000 feet. So if you think about several car lengths in front of you, that's the way the visibility is now in Owensboro. So where is Owensboro on the map here? Right there. So they're seeing that transition now from rain to snow, and it's blowing hard. And so anywhere now in a line from pretty much I-65 west is beginning to see that transition over to snow, and it's blowing snow, and it's going to continue for several hours on into tonight. Look how far back west this goes, all the way to Poplar Bluff, Missouri, west of Cape Girardeau. And then there are other pieces of energy that have yet to swing down and come in around that low pressure system. So this snow is going to move out pretty quickly, but it's still going to continue through the night, enough to give us that inch or two that we've been looking at and talking about up until this point. Um, let's see. Let me get an update from Louisville. Looks like snow now with gusty winds of 40 miles per hour in Du Bois, Indiana. That's just across the river outside of Louisville. Some stations already reporting 12 degrees. I'm going to show you some of those mesonet sites here in just a second. Let me see what Nashville. Now, there's sleet and freezing rain in Clarksville. Well, that's just south of Fort Campbell right there. So even though it's not showing any kind of color changes here, it's whatever sleet or freezing rain is going to come in here in the next little bit would be a short window, because a lot of this is just, as we've been talking about, is a quick transition from rain to snow. And then it's going to snow for several hours, enough to put down a coating of, an inch, maybe up to 2 inches by tomorrow morning here in the Bowling Green, Southern Kentucky area. So that's the way that looks. Let's check. I want to check mesonet temperatures. This is really, uh, this map is really going to tell you the story about what we're looking at right now. Okay, let me hit this. Okay, these are the air temperatures right now as of 6:45. We're still at 40. Well, we just dropped to 35. We've been at 44, 45 for the last hour or so. We just dropped to 35. We've dropped 10 degrees in just the last 30 minutes. But look into Western Kentucky. Single digit temperatures, and they continue to fall. It is right now 8 degrees. Where is that? Crittenden County in Marion, Kentucky. This is over in Ballard County. It is now 8.7 degrees, or rounded off to 9. This is Hopkinsville. They have now fallen to 16.6 degrees, or rounded off to 17. That looks like Butler County, maybe, has now fallen to 29. So you see how quickly these numbers are falling as predicted. So if any of you doubted, is this thing going to miss us? Is it? Who? Then when I said, no, this is in concrete, this is happening, it's not going to miss us, there's no way this can miss us, here it is. It's here. Okay. So now let's check wind chill. Okay. Because the winds are starting to howl now here, and it makes it feel like it's already in the 20s, but look back west of us. It feels like it's 14 below zero right now at 6:45 in Morganfield. That's in Union County. In Crittenden County, it feels like it's minus 11. I think this is Hopkinsville. Yes, it feels like it's minus 1 already. And you see those negative wind chills. Remember, there's a wind chill warning in effect for our area in the next few hours. In the next few minutes, for some of you, your wind chills with the winds ramping up now. Let's see how fast they're going. Okay, so you can see the transition happening here. Winds have been from the south all day, 10 to 15 to 20. Now the winds have started to pick up here in the Bowling Green area from the northwest, 20, 30. There's a 37 mile per hour wind gust. That's in Marshall County, the Benton community. Same thing up here. And that is in Union County, maybe? Yeah. So almost 40 mile per hour winds. This is also verifying. So now the winds are coming out of the northwest, and with the temperatures just falling rapidly, that's why we have those wind chills in the negative, already below zero, out in western Kentucky. All right. So it's, yeah, there we go. So the wind speeds, there you see the wind speeds. Again, I'm sorry I covered that up for some of you. I forgot to hit that last button there. Okay, let me show you. Let's go to wind chill. I don't think some of you saw that one. And click the right buttons here. Is that the wind chill? Okay, wind chill. No, that's not it. But let me put this up. These are temperatures. See, it says here air temperature. Air temperatures, single digits into western Kentucky, in the 30s here, but let's add the wind. And this is the wind chill. Wind chill of 23 to 26 here in Bowling Green, but look, minus 11, minus 14, minus 6, minus 7. These are wind chills. This is how those winds are feeling against your body if you've got to be out there tonight. What about the roads? They are freezing back into far western Kentucky. Now, it is going to take a while for these roads to freeze over. Okay, it may take another hour or two. Some places are not flash freezing yet. That's because it takes, the roadways are still a little bit warm. So it's going to take maybe just a little bit longer to get those roads to start to have an issue. Let me see I'm hearing a couple of things back here. From Louisville, getting reports of several accidents and crashes in western Kentucky, some serious, and at least one fatality. One fatality already. Western Kentucky from slick roads. So there's what we needed to know. We didn't need. Don't want to. I mean, we don't want fatalities. God forbid. But already we've got an issue here with roads. Back in Western Kentucky, an accident involving several people and one fatality. What am I looking at here, and what are you looking at? This is called MPing. This is real time precipitation reporting. And a lot of people have the MPing app. You can look it up in the App Store or Google Play. I have it on my phone. MPing allows you from wherever you are, it knows your coordinates by GPS, and you put in what it's doing, what you see it doing. If it's rain, sleet, ice, freezing rain, snow. So as you can see over the last few, and all this is in real time, constantly updated. And there it goes, working the last hour. You can see rain, and then now we're starting to see a snowflake show up. Up there in Grayson County, we're seeing a snowflake. Down in Simpson County, I thought I saw that sleet. A little bit of light snow, Muhlenberg, Logan, Muhlenberg, and now Christian County, sleet, freezing rain, and snow down toward Clarksville. And this verifies what I just read to you from the chat rooms from the National Weather Service. I monitor Nashville, Paducah, and Louisville, which covers all of our area. Those are the three main National Weather Service offices, and I'm getting reports from all over. And this MPing is verifying. So if you want to download MPing, go to Google Play or the App Store on your iPhone and just put in the letter M and then PING. MPING. Download it. It's free. And then you put in your information, and then you put in what is happening at your place. And you can use this anytime. Even during severe weather, you could do it. Severe, warmer weather, thunderstorms, hail, and all that kind of stuff, rain, flooding. And then your report shows up here. I mean, your name doesn't show up, but these little pop-ups happen, and it lets us know in real time what is actually falling to the ground. We have radar, yes, but it's cool to get these real, live, human integrated updates as to what's happening out there. And as you can see, we're getting the sleet and the snow, and in some cases, some freezing rain. We go back. Yeah, so again, you can see that the transition is happening from rain over to snow. We said it would be quick, and it is very quick that it is happening right now. And this is going to continue through the rest of the night. So if you're wondering, Is any of this going to go away? Not yet. Okay. Not yet. I'm trying to pull up another map here. Go back to the Mesonet. I want to show you, these are the winds, because I know a lot of you are hearing the winds blowing out my windows right here, and it's got rain on it, and I keep hearing the winds just, and we have some wind chimes here that are just, ding, ling, 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 and they're real. That's when I know the winds are starting to get real gusty. So as you can tell, the winds now are coming out of the west northwest, and they're bending around. This means the cold front is about to approach, and the winds have picked up 27, 28, 24, 33, 35 miles per hour. And we're going to get some occasional gusts of 40 or higher in the next several hours, even into tonight. So you may hear the wind blow and then look outside in the next couple of hours and just see snow just blowing hard, and you think, wow, this is going to be big. It is big in this regard that the snow is going to come down, but it's not. Again, accumulations are only going to be about an inch or two, but it's the low visibility. We're at night now. It's after dark. I've been saying all day, this is going to happen after dark. Everything's happening right on time, right on cue, and everything is playing out just exactly like the majority of us in weather said it was going to play out. So expect hazardous travel as we continue into the night. Here are the current temperatures. They're going to continue to go down. Already single digits and teens in western Kentucky. Add in the winds at 20, 30, almost 40 miles per hour, and this is what you get. Now we've got a wind chill of 20. It's what it feels like right now. If you step outside here in Bowling Green, it feels like 20 with the winds blowing. Back in Morgantown, it feels like 14. And now we're starting to see -3, -6, -8, -11, -14, -11 back into Western Kentucky. Those numbers are coming to us in Bowling Green and everybody else overnight in the next several hours. So those of you that live east of Bowling Green, you're sitting in the 40s right now. Not much longer. Give it another couple of hours. You're going to get the same exact temperature, same exact wind, and pretty much the same exact amount of snow, an inch or two, by the time you wake up tomorrow morning. And so all the roads here, everywhere, are going to be slick and hazardous tonight and early tomorrow morning. There's no avoiding this. It's here, and it's playing out right before our eyes. So I just wanted to do this quick update to let you know this is what's happening, and it's here, and it's going to be with us, as you can see on the radar. Several hours to go. The heaviest of the snows haven't hit yet. And some of the snow will come in what we call bands. There will be long, kind of like stretching out a rubber band. These little waves will come by, and these little bands of snow may get heavier. And with the winds blowing like they are, 20, 30, 40 miles per hour, if you're out here trying to drive in it right now, the roads are just wet until you go further west, as I mentioned, with all those accidents going on. But progressively, bridges and overpasses are going to slick up first, and then everything else is just going to ice over. And then we put about an inch or two of snow on top of that tonight. By tomorrow morning, when I get up and do my regular video update, it's going to be a mess. And just like Kentucky State Police on my radio show this morning, The governor already declaring a state of emergency for the state of Kentucky. Just everybody's advising, do not get out. You've had, for my viewers and my listeners, you've had over a week to prepare for this, but now the window has closed. We're in it. We're in this winter storm that's going to continue to be a factor all the way through Christmas weekend. We are not projecting to get above freezing until Tuesday. So today is just Thursday. So we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, yeah, there may be a way for you to get out at some point. And, those of you that are good at driving, but I mean, it's not going to be like there's a big pile of snow. It's not going to be that. It's just the combination of everything with that layer of ice underneath it is just going to make it really difficult. Okay. So that's the update. I just wanted to come in, do something live. This is going to continue to play out overnight tonight through the rest of the night and into early tomorrow morning. I will be out probably early doing, taking my phone in my truck and mounting it up where you can see me going down Scottsville Road or the interstate or whatever before I go into the radio station tomorrow. And just to give you an idea of how the roads are. And then I will be on the radio at Sam 100.7, 6 to 10 in the morning with the latest updates. At least the kids are out of school, and some of you have already taken off for the holiday. So that's going to reduce traffic. It's just the people trying to come and go for Christmas that it's going to be an issue tomorrow. Once we get, let me show you one before I go. So right now, and I noticed they put some salt, highway crews on some salt and brine today in some places. But once we get below 28 degrees, it is not effective. So whatever rain we've had up until this point is just going to glaze over. Any salt and brine that's out there is ineffective below 28 degrees. And as you can see back west of us, it's already well below that. And we're about to go below that here in Bowling Green. So after that, you just got to be careful. If you got to go out, you just got to be careful. Okay, you guys, rest easy tonight. I know the winds are going to blow and things are going to, be a little noisy, but just hang in there, keep the heat on, hug your kids, and just try to, get some hot chocolate or coffee and just cozy up and watch a movie. That's what we're doing. Well, 7:00 now, so I got to go to bed so I can get up in the morning. But thank you for those of you that join me. I'll have a complete update on all of this around 5:00, maybe even before that, tomorrow morning, right here on the Sam channel, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then on my radio show at Sam 100.7, 6 to 10 tomorrow morning. God bless and have a great night.